Shalom Israel, giving no praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim B'chakadash, double honors to the elders, GMS who grew well. Salutations to y'all, out there pushing his word, truth, and sincerity, risking your freedom in your life to do so. This is more updates to the signs of the time. This is from RT.com. It says tax collectors to demand facial recognition ID. Okay, we know this is moving closer towards the B system. Okay, a B system where everything is tracked. Okay, people have no freedom. The freedom is stripped and given to technology. Okay, via facial recognition, via purchasing things with a chip. Contactless contactless purchases. Okay, everything being linked to your phone. You know what I'm saying? A universal system to where everybody's linked in and the system. So, this is just another way Esau is going to use to kind of condition the people to get used to the B system. Okay, the TMOB. You see, which is the mark of the beast. So it says tax collectors to demand facial recognition ID or identification. The IRS, which is Internal Revenue Services, okay, which is the people that collect your taxes, okay. Which, by the way, you're not supposed to get taxed from wages. You're supposed to get taxed for capital gains, okay, or if you're a corporation that brought in profit. You see, that's the only way you're supposed to pay taxes. You're not supposed to pay taxes on wages because wages is something you work for, according to the Constitution. So how Esau finessed it was, okay, you're a business, okay? You have a straw man, your own company. That's why you have to sign a W-2 form, acknowledging that you're an independent contractor within a contract, okay? That way they get away with taking taxes from you, you see? Anyways, I digress. I read on. The IRS is demanding Americans to show their face to a private company to access their taxes, right? IRS is a private company at that, you see? But they've been given so much control. IRS is not even stationed in America, okay? But a lot of you people are sleeping, man. Y'all banking on tax returns coming in, okay? Y'all waiting for tax time. But here it is, they charge you 30 to 35%, and it's not even an American-based company. This is a private corporation that you got to pay taxes to. You see? Reading on. A new kind of digital identification requiring the user to submit their personal data to a private company in Virginia, including a live video of their face from their cell phone or computer webcam, will be the only way Americans can create an account with the Internal Revenue Services starting by the summer of 2022. Old login credentials will stop working later this year, and the only way to log into IRS.com will be by using ID.me, an online identity verification service run by a company in McLean, Virginia, just out the capital of Beltway. This is according to investigative journalist Brian Krebs, who went through the procedure of creating an account for himself this week. In quotations, the service requires applicants to supply a great deal more information than typically requested for online verification schemes, such as scans of their driver's license or other government-issued ID, copies of utility or insurance bills, and details about their mobile phone services. Krebs said, the phone verification requires a mobile and landline number, no voice over IP services like Skype. In Krebs' case, the verification process stalled, requiring a live chat and a note he would have to wait for 3.5 hours for somebody to contact him. Apparently, more than half the U.S. state already use ID.me credentials to identified fraudulent benefit applications. The private company told Krebs it had around 64 million users, with roughly 145,000 signing up every day. So this is well. Let's read. I'm gonna continue on before I speak. Though his sign up was not smooth, Krebs said getting an account of this kind will probably be needed at some point to manage a relationship with the federal government and/or your state. After his revelation was reported by the outlet Zero Hedge on Thursday, the story caught the ear of some members of Congress. In quotations, the IRS are now trying to require facial recognition to view your tax returns. This is America, not China. And China is a communist company, meaning communist country, meaning it controls the citizens and everything thereof. Okay, so like they do here in America. The people at the top control the bottom 95%, 95 to 99% of the people. And you have nothing to say about it. You can't do anything about it, you see? Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. I'm reading on, it's a little bit more, then I'm going to get a few scriptures. So it says, in quotation, the IRS are now trying to require facial recognition to view your tax return. This is America, not China, said Congressman Troy Nehls, a Texas Republican. In Texas, they seceded from the Union. They have no dealings with the federal government, and they really don't like the policy. They're considered a rebellious red state, okay? The Bible thumpers. And a lot of Texans believe in the mark of the beast too, which we're going to get into. The tax authority is not the first government agency to steer citizens towards ID.me, though the Social Security Administration, another entity Americans are basically mandated to deal with. So I'll read that again. The tax authority is not the first government agency to steer citizens towards ID.me, though the Social Security Administration, another entity Americans are basically mandated to deal with, also allows the use of login.gov, a government-provided identity service, and ID.me's chief competitor. Right, man. And what it really is, man, is just control. It's control. And I'll read a comment. It says, you can call me AI. Same story, just different part to previous digital currency. Or to be manipulated and controlled by either your smartphone or chip under your skin or inside via the jabs or not. You can find out all about it by looking up ID 2020. We're not going to get into that, but he made a perfect point. She, I don't know. The comment was perfect, and the agenda of Esau Edom, okay, which we get blackballed for saying, but this is the scriptures that's going to prove that these are all gearing up for this time. Revelations 13 verse 16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now the key word there is mark and in, okay? So he's going to put this mark inside, okay, inside their right hand or in the foreheads. And what do we know that to be? The RFID technology, the chip, which is going to be mandated whether you're rich, poor, whether you're great in status or you have no status at all. You're going to be forced to. That's the cause of all. He's going to be forced, just like he's forcing everybody to get the juice. Okay? And you don't have a choice. You see? So the same way he did it with that, he pulled it off. Same way he's going to do it with the TMOB. Okay? Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell. So look at that. See, now, right now, they're making it, they're about to make it mandatory that facial recognition just to get your tax returns. Get a portion of the taxes you pay to the government in your state. So it said that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that's what we're heading into, that you ain't going to be able to buy or sell. You're going to be X'd out of society unless you had that TMOB, okay? which is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID technology that they were getting ready to push hard. So with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shem El Shah, Bashem B'chakadas, the ones to the elders of TMS, Ruwa, Saiti, to Akim. That's pushing us through, risking your freedom, your life to do so. Until next video, Shalom.